heading into work this morning. I've got an idea for a video. See, seems that there's a little crisis in the trucking industry that involves we the truckers and we the American people. Seen a lot of issues lately with people hating on truckers, and it goes both ways. I see truckers hating on people. I figured we'd have a little discussion today. Stay tuned. So, I'm going to try something I haven't done in quite a while since I don't pull doubles and triples much anymore. Right there is Scorpion. Single trailer with a dolly. I'm going to hook up to my next trailer with much professionalism. And you will be right there. Just going to get hooked up to a trailer. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. It's a little bit of a shortcut. And as we can see, that's the trailer I'm going to hook up to, right? So, I'm going to just get really close. Across in front of it, overshoot by a little bit, bring it back over until I see it in the other mirror, and now if I didn't screw up too much, I can just do a straight back with a dolly. Can he do it? The answer is usually maybe. It don't take much to steer a dolly. And if it gets crooked, I'll just straighten it. Look right there. I'm not too worried about the dolly right now. I want both trailers to line up. More than anything. Because the dolly will kind of do its own thing. There we go. Give it a pull. And we're good. I just demonstrated the Scorpion Sting. It's a little dark out here at 4 o'clock in the morning, but they give us a light here on the pintle and a license plate light. Chains are crossed. That's in case it falls off right there. It'll catch it. Airlines, electrical. Airlines and electrical. No hissing sounds. Trailer's airing up, dolly's airing up. Just gotta jack it up and get going. Alright, we have completed our inspection duties. And even though hooking Scorpion like that is pretty cool, it does look quite awful because, you know, sometimes the truck is way out of line of the trailers. Get a couple little air leaks. I'll get a closer look at it. Most of our trailers have these like axle inflator things. So as you air up, those will top off the tires. But we're all inspected. I'm going to swing by the shop and have a mechanic look at those air leaks. And we're good to go. Good to go away. Go away. We've made it to Winnemucca. I'm struggling this morning. There's a lot of wind out there. You see, I've often told you about the clouds when they get flat like that. That means there's a lot of wind. The clouds are being stretched. And so yeah, we're in Winnemucca, which, if you like your Johnny Cash songs, he's got one for you about Winnemucca. And Johnny Cash sang of getting a ride from a truck driver. Truck drivers don't pick up hitchhikers much anymore. Insurance regulations and driver-facing cameras. Yeah, you won't see us picking up hitchhikers much anymore. It's a shame, really. It's not registration, but legislation, rules and regulations have made trucking not as friendly as it used to be. You won't see truckers stopping by the side of the road to help other truckers. You won't see truckers helping motorists. Those days are gone. That's kind of a shame. But yeah, if you like trucking, come to Winnemucca, Nevada. I mean, there's a rarity right there, other than a hood truck. Beautiful truck right there. Those trucks don't make money, they just cost money. A KFC with a Long John Silver's. Wow. And a Motel 6. Off yonder in the distance, there's me. How you doing? That is Winnemucca Mountain. And it's actually, there's a paved road that goes up there. I don't remember where the entrance is. We're not going to take the truck up there right now because that's 10 feet of snow up there. In the last week, most of the mountains around here has gotten about 10 feet of snow. But you can see, actually it looks like there's a trail right there. That's kind of an aggressive trail. Go right up the mountain to the top. That's not sure what radio towers are up there. There's usually, FAA. There's not too many. What's up with that bird? See that bird? He's flying around kind of weird, right? I hope you can see it on the video. I guess birds have fun too, right? Anyway. So yeah, there's radio towers and all sorts of stuff up there. You can kind of see the road that goes up there, but right now, nobody's going up there. Because it's too snowy. We're in between storms right now. California got dumped on. Donner Pass is open to cars right now, but it was closed to trucks for quite a while. Today we're just running Salt Lake City. Easy run. It's a little too difficult of a run to go up to Portland right now. Maybe my next trip on Thursday. But yeah, we're going to enjoy the remainder of my break. And I've got a new rug and some new pillows. And some new bedding. We'll install that later. I want to clean the interior of the truck really good too. It's kind of a mess. 30-minute break. Over and out. We got to get out of Winnemucca. We partied here a little too long. Got to leave before the cops show up. the West Coast, most of our roads are pretty smooth, and for a bigger dude like me, I like to sit down on the floor. That means I have no air in my seat. It's a more comfortable driving position for me. In addition to that, you know, I've got my steering wheel a little bit far forward. It's all about being comfortable. When you see new truck drivers out there, a lot of them sit with a lot of air in the seat, and they sit really close to the dashboard because they're real nervous. A lot of anxiety. It's kind of hard to see where I'm going here. We're good. So yeah, I mean that's my advice for, you know, anyone driving anything, even in a normal car. Don't sit so close to the dashboard. Keep your arms kind of loose. And yes, this truck is a 13-speed. It's becoming a rarity nowadays. Only because they want to make trucking, driving a truck, they want it so easy that anyone can do it. And an added benefit for people that own trucking companies is you can pay those people less because they're not as qualified. If you look at me, you know, I'm in my middle age now. You know, got health issues, I've got massive debt, and, you know, all the good American trimmings. Also susceptible to slips and falls, and I'm much more expensive as an employee, having many decades, a couple decades of experience in the trucking industry. I'm a very expensive driver. Always shut off your exhaust brake when you're trying to shift. Jeez, and learn how to shift too. I sat here for 10 seconds telling you I'm such a great driver. Can't win them all. But we're up on I-80 now. I'm gonna go ahead and slide my seat forward. I do that so I can lean back more. Oh, I can't shift worth a crap. Anywho, no, the trucking industries want people that can drive an automatic. They can't complain, bitch, whine, or moan. So these trucks are as comfortable as you can get. And that's the name of the game in the trucking industry. driving across Nevada. We've made it past Elko. We're coming up on an area that I'm not too familiar with. This is an area of Nevada I haven't really explored. As you can see, it's been snowed on. Last couple days they got a bunch of snow out here. The last time I drove through here about a day and a half ago, this was all iced up. Pretty scary, pretty dangerous, and nothing I can't handle. The most dangerous part of it, though, was people were driving too slow. And I know the company that I work for has a bad reputation of driving too quickly. And that goes for all trucking companies. And I wanted to tell you kids about something that's been bothering me for a couple weeks now. Every time I mention to somebody that I'm a truck driver, it's met with disgust, and they put me down. And I'm talking about, I'll give you a specific example that I saw yesterday. So I went to my local Walmart there in Fallon, Nevada, and I purposely didn't grab a shopping cart. I don't have shopping cart money right now. So anything I fit in my hands, I can afford. Bills got out of hand this month. Long story. There's not enough memory card on either of my cameras to finish it. So I've got 2 pillows. I actually bought 2 different pillows. I bought a cooling kind of pillow, and then I bought one that's like copper infused. And I just want to see what the difference is, you know. And I bought a new bed set, which comes with a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, and 2 queen-size pillowcases. The beds in the back of these things are twin size. Here in America, I guess they're considered single overseas or in Canada or something. Twin size bed. I'm not worried about the upper mattress. I never use it. Don't care about it. So I've got 2 pillows. I've got the little bag that holds the new bedding set. You know, it comes in a box. And I also bought a rug that goes between the center seats here and reaches all the way back to the sleeper. See, in a semi-truck, you're not supposed to wear shoes behind the front seats, because that's your living area. You don't want, you know, God forbid you step in bubble gum or fifth wheel grease, anything like that. So you want to keep that area clean, you know, socks only. And when you wake up in the morning and you see that your socks are dirty, well, it's time to get rid of that rug, clean it, get a new one, whatever you got to do. And this has been kind of a rough winter, so the inside of my truck's a little dirty. I feel better about new bedding, new pillows, you know, a nice blanket, and I'll be happy. So walk through Walmart. I can't buy anything else. I can't carry anything else. Stand in line because I don't like using the self-checkout. And the lady instantly criticizes my design choice. She's like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And basically it's dark navy blue with like white designs, you know, like, I don't know. I think it looked cool. It's different, and it's a dark color, you know. Won't show god-awful trucker stains as well. So I thought I had a nice thing. And she goes, oh, that's kind of different. I was like, yeah, I'm a truck driver. I just want to try something different. And she goes, oh, you're a truck driver. You guys drive too fast. Always running people off the road. And I was like, okay. And she's like, seriously, what's wrong with you guys? I can take a joke, or I can take somebody, you know, jabbing me in the ribs a little bit. Like, hey, truck drivers really suck. Am I right? And I was like, ma'am, the trucking industry has changed. And so has society. Everybody's in a rush, like the truck that just passed me at 85 miles an hour. We're trying to make our money, and we're trying to go home. By the way, that truck that passed me, the hazmat sign says blasting agents. My radar on the dashboard says he's doing 81 miles an hour. Yay, Nevada. Speaking to my point, everybody's in a hurry. That guy probably gets paid by the load, and he's controlled by an ELD just like me. He's going to try to get as many loads in a day so he can come home and pay for an expensive pickup truck, his new wife, his 3 ex-wives, and 5 or 6 kids. Everybody's in a hurry. Not only us truckers, but the general public. And I felt really bad, you know, and I was like, well, ma'am, I work for a big company, and I've been doing it for a while. I'm a pretty safe driver. No incidents, no accidents to speak of. I've even done some training. And I'm sorry you have that opinion of truck drivers. It's unfortunate that you have that opinion of truck drivers. Kind of like the guy in front of me that just merged without a turn signal. And she didn't say anything. Like, I thought she would have been like, oh, you know, like it would have, a light bulb would have came on or something. But no, she just leaned into it some more. She's like, well, no, most of you were really horrible. I can't stand driving on the highway anymore. So, bought my stuff and I went home. The night before, like, my YouTube recommendations have been a little weird. And I see this guy. he doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers or anything like that. Hasn't made too many videos. Seems like a single guy, kind of a lonely guy, which those of us in the trucking industry can relate to. And I guess he's like retired or something, and he got an RV, and he's very happy about his RV, and he travels all over the place, and he makes these talking head videos like I'm doing right now. And he says, my father was a truck driver, and truck drivers today are absolutely terrible. You're speeding too fast, you're trying to run the RVs off the road, you're impatient, you're passing people on the left, you're passing people on the right. And for a second I was like, you know, why are you talking so bad about truck drivers? We're heroes. Without us, you starve. First your medication runs out, then your food runs out. And then you can't order anything on Amazon. In 93 hours, you are dead. It triggered me a little bit. I was like, well, you know, I almost wanted to comment and just be like, well, you know, you goddamn RV drivers, you know, we understand you're retired and you're not in a hurry to get anywhere and you don't know how to drive what you're driving. It's obvious. They handle terribly in the winds. You can't drive them in the rain and snow. Get out of our way. Quit parking at the truck stops. Those are for truck drivers. Those are for income earning individuals, not income spending individuals, you know. I can argue from both sides of this argument, though. Let's have a debate with ourselves. We are debating ourselves. And I read the comments on his video, and it was a couple truckers, a couple super truckers saying, You need to just get off the road, your damn RV. Quit parking at a truck stop with your goddamn RV. Yeah, a typical commentary, you know. And the guy, he was just simply making a point that, you know, truck drivers today are impatient and they're rude and they're scary. Truck drivers are scary nowadays. And maybe it's from watching the news too much. Maybe it's from seeing all these lawsuits where a truck crashes, kills one person, and that person's family becomes billionaires because of a crazy lawsuit. You pass by all these billboards that say, you know, truck accident, you've won the lottery. All this safety regulations, every time we're on the news, it's something negative. We're protesting. We're going to shut down New York. We're protesting. We're going to shut the U.S.-Mexico border. Our brothers in Canada, they're protesting against the government. We need to make honking illegal and take all their bank accounts and send police to their houses in the middle of the night. I know people have had that happen. Congratulations. Not only are you a truck driver, you're now on a government watch list. Which truck drivers are already guilty until proven innocent. But the guy in this video, he brought up a good point that, you know, truck drivers are scary. And if anyone's used a truck stop, truck drivers are disgusting and immoral and just terrible human beings. And I try not to be that way. So it's kind of sad that people think of truckers the way they do now. And it's our own damn fault. Every time you order something on Amazon, you're giving a truck driver that doesn't even have to make money, has to make just pennies on the dollar to send back to Bangladesh or whatever crazy country they came from. They live in their trucks. They don't live an American lifestyle. They're taking their wages and sending that overseas and sacrificing themselves. That's why they don't do well in training. That's why they always crash their trucks. They don't have a standard of living. And in America, we're assumed to have a standard of living. The shelves are always full. We can use so much credit and mortgages to buy houses we can't afford and nice cars. We're the only country in the world that has a homeless problem, and the homeless are addicted to drugs, obese, while simultaneously every RV dealership in the entire United States, you can't see the color of the asphalt because there's so many RVs parked there. Isn't that kind of weird? It's a terrible imbalance to society. So I take issue with people that hate truck drivers, but on the other hand, I see these truck drivers and I see the point. We are terrible. But altogether we're terrible. And I just kind of want to say in this video that do something nice for somebody. Don't cut them off. Yeah, give them a little bit more space. Smile, say hi. And start acting like human beings out here, because it's getting a little too rare. It's getting a little too rare. we're taking a break because Mother Nature keeps leaving voicemails. This is the Great Salt Lake, the Bonneville Salt Flats. There's a bunch of water out there right now, so you wouldn't want to do any speed runs. But everything's good, tires are fine. A little bathroom break. We can continue our trucking in the wind. So that's the end of our day. 515 miles. And it's warm in Salt Lake. It's like 50 degrees. But as you can see, there's a lot of wind up in the clouds. And the weather's still a bit unsettled. Might have some wind tomorrow on the trip home. But we're all good. Might clean truck and go to bed.